Hey there guys, it's Attack on Samurott, and here is another Wi-Fi battle for you guys. This is Wi-Fi battle number 53. Yeah, number 53, and this is against Gator. So still using the mega dang it, the mega Houndoom with a Kyurem black team. So yeah, it's been a while since I recorded any Wi-Fi battles. Besides the OBA. So yeah, so Gator, he has this pretty cool team. He has a Mega Metagross, I believe. Primate, Vaporeon, Raikou, Exploud, and Heatran. So a pretty mixed OU team. Yeah. So let's get into it. Now again, I haven't recorded Wi-Fi battles in a while, so gonna be a bit rusty, but anyways, let's do it. So he starts off the battle with a Heatran. I guess he wants to get up his Stealth Rock's first turn. I start off with my Rotom, predicting the Heatran. He's gonna go for the Toxic instead of going for the Stealth Rocks on the first turn. So I actually went for a Volt Switch and tried to get a Paralysis on him right here. Maybe predict to switch in. I don't get the para, and he didn't switch, so that was pretty unfortunate. He does get some leftovers health back from this though, and Rotom is toxic, so Rotom being toxic is actually kind of an issue later on, but he gets his Stealth Rocks up right here, and I believe I went for the Hydro Pump, but I missed, so that was pretty unfortunate for me. The luck wasn't on my side at that moment, so gonna get a little bit of leftovers health, but the Toxic will bring me down to about 132, I think. Nope, 139. So he's gonna switch out Heatran, predicting the Hydro Pump, and I think he goes into Vaporeon, predicting that. No, he goes into Raikou. As I do go for the Hydro Pump, I think. Yes, I do, and I land this time, and Hydro Pump does actually a good amount of that Raikou. That does about at least 40-ish%, so not bad. Rotom is still getting well down by the Toxic. He's gonna go for a Volt Switch, gonna get himself in a better position, and I've also just gonna do a lot of damage. So he's probably I don't think he's Specs or Life Orb. I'm pretty sure he could be Expert Belt, maybe, I don't know. But I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch, as I knew he was gonna bring in Vaporeon, predicting the Hydro Pump. So now I get a free switch in. Right here, and I think I went to Toxic Slippy, if I remember. Now I go into Bell for my Gardevoir. So pretty good situation I'm in right now. I trace Vaporeon's Water Absorb, so that means Vaporeon cannot hit me with any Water type moves if it has any. Which he actually switches out his Vaporeon, so that told me that he had only Scald on him, on his Vaporeon. So Heatran's gonna come in. I'm gonna go for a Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt does a decent amount to Heatran, but not really that much. So yes, I did like basically no damage to the Heatran, since that basically told me that his Heatran was definitely specially defensive. So I'm gonna bring in my Toxicroak right here. He's gonna I think he goes for a Toxic on the switch in, maybe. I guess he was predicting me to switch into something else, but yeah. So I'm gonna go for the Drain Punch. I'm banded, so this is gonna take out Heatran definitely. So Heatran drops to this Drain Punch, and Toxic Slippy gets back to full after taking some Stealth Rock damage. So yeah, Heatran gone is actually pretty huge, because that opens up Bell a little more to put out more damage. So Raikou's back. I'm gonna switch out Toxic Slippy. I think I go into Bell. Okay, no, I go into Rotom. I think I stacked it right here at this point, because Rotom is pretty low, and I had a feeling it couldn't really, do much anymore. So stacking Rotom was probably the best play I could make. Yeah, it would have been good against his Metagross, but at this point it was pretty much just dead weight. So gonna bring in my Kyurem, black. Gonna take some Stealth Rock damage. That's gonna force out Raikou, because Raikou does not want to deal with Kyurem. So he's going to bring in the Metagross, predicting a Ice Beam or a Dragon type move. So that was a pretty good play for him. I actually go for the Earth Power, predicting I mean, for the Earth Power, because that would do the most amount of damage if he had went into Metagross too. So yeah, I'm gonna switch out. Gonna try and make him think that I'm like some kind of like bandit or spec set or something. So I'm gonna go into my Red X, my defensive Scizor. He's gonna Mega Evolve, and I believe he goes for a Bullet Punch on this play. I think, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, he goes for the Bullet Punch. Bullet Punch does no damage since Red X is defensive. So yeah, defensive Scizor taking hits for days. But yeah, so he's gonna switch out the Metagross. He's gonna go into Exploud, and this Exploud actually carries Fire Blast, so he's gonna hit me with it after I go for a Defog. So got rid of the Stealth Rocks on my side. I mean, got rid of the Stealth Rocks he set up on my side, so don't have to worry about Kyurem taking more damage. So he's gonna go for a Fire Blast with Exploud and land it. So bye bye Scizor. So yeah. So this is kind of like my only other like check to the or my only other wall to the Mega Metagross. So gonna bring in my Dark Scarlet, the Mega Houndoom. As he switches out, his Exploud goes into Vaporeon, predicting a Fire type move probably. I Mega Evolve right here. I knew he was gonna switch, so I think I went for a Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse being the best play I can make. So I go for the Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse does a good amount to this Vaporeon actually. I had a feeling that maybe one more might take it out if I get a high roll. But I switch anyway. So I switch. I go back into Bell. As I trace the Water Absorb again. So he's gonna get off a free Wish right here. Yeah, he's gonna try and Wish pass to his wish pass to the Exploud. So he's gonna switch out Vaporeon, gonna go into Exploud. Exploud is going to get hit with a Psyshock, so Psyshock's gonna do about 80%. Yeah, it's about 80% to that Exploud. But because of Wish, it's gonna bring him back to almost full. So Bell goes for another Psyshock. I wanted to try and will this thing down as much as possible, and I do bring it into the red, but Expel is going to revenge kill me with a Boom Burst. So yeah, now at this point I think I went into a Dark Scarlet. I believe I went into a Dark Scarlet. Okay, no, I went into a Toxic Slippy since I had the Sucker Punch. He's going to switch out, predicting the Sucker Punch, and he goes into Vaporeon. I believe I actually went for the knockoff on this play. Yes, I did. With the knockoff, try and scare him out. So gonna get rid of the his lefties. So no more lefties for the Vaporeon now. He's gonna get off a free Protect right here, but it doesn't matter. Knockoff, that's gonna take off Vaporeon now. So there goes Vaporeon. A pretty big wall to my team. So Primate's gonna come in right here. Shiny Primate, nice and shiny. He's gonna go for the U-turn. The U-turn's gonna do like no damage to me. So he's gonna try and get Metagross back in here, if I believe. Yeah, he does bring in the Metagross. As I switch into okay, now I went for a knockoff. Okay, never mind. I thought I actually switched out. Okay, so I guess I was like, I don't care. So I went for the knockoff. Take out the Mega Metagross. And it's gonna bring Exploud in. I outspeed this thing. Knockoff. There goes Exploud. Exploud drops. And now all he has left is the Primate and something else. He was also Choice Specs. Oh, and Raikou. So Raikou's gonna come in now. I think he goes for a Thunderbolt, and I think I live. Okay, no, I switch. I switch now. I go into a Subraiden, since Subraiden can take an Electric type move from this. Can't take any Electric type move from this Raikou, since I'm Assault Vested. He's gonna go for a Thunderbolt. This Thunderbolt does no damage. So yeah, he's gonna assume that I'm pretty much Assault Vest, maybe, I don't know. But he keeps going Thunderbolts, so I'm pretty sure he didn't know. But I go for a Draco. I miss. He goes for a Thunderbolt again, trying to maybe get a Para. Maybe that's what his goal was. He gets a crit. No Para. I go for the Draco. Dead Raikou. There goes Raikou. So Raikou drops. Now all he has left is Primate. Primate can't really do too much at this point. So yeah. So I think I just sack Kyurem B to the Primate, I believe. I believe I do that. I think I just sack it. Yeah, I do sack it. He goes for an earthquake. I guess he predicted Toxic Croak or Mega Houndoom to come in, so that was a good play on his part going for the earthquake. I'm gonna bring in Dark Scarlet and go for the flamethrower, and I believe it just takes out the primate. No, it doesn't. He lives. He goes for an earthquake. That's gonna take out Dark Scarlet because Dark Scarlet is paper thin. So there goes Dark Scarlet, and pretty much Toxic Slippy finishes off the game, I think, with a sucker punch. So good game to Gator. That was pretty fun. Again, this is such a while ago, but yeah, I actually remember this battle. It was pretty fun. So thanks for the battle, Gator. So yeah, I actually battled him on a Twitch. It was like during a stream. I forgot whose stream it was. I think it was Hayden's. It was either Hayden's or I think it was Nips. I think no, wait, it was Nips. It was I was in a Nips stream and I asked for a battle, and I think he was like one of the first people to respond to me. So yeah, good game, Gator. That was fun. So that's pretty much it. So I will see you guys in another Wi-Fi battle. Take care.